Hi guys, in this video I'm going to do a quick overview of what we're doing. So we're a project based on serving deep learning models. So you may ask what serving is. Serving is a process by which you deploy your deep learning models. It's what you do after you trained it. So right after you trained it, you need to make it available for people across the world to use it with different API calls. So that's where serving comes in. Serving lets you deploy and serve in a production-like scenario with other developers around the world. So that's what we're doing. We forked an open source. There's an open source framework called TensorFlow Serving. We forked that and modified it for our own use case. We're first releasing with just TensorFlow Marketplace. Later on would be expanding. Soon would be like releasing Keras, and maybe later on take on other platforms like Theano. So what we're trying to do eventually is pretty much create kind of a model zoo where developers or data scientists can come, upload their models, and share with other developers, and make money based on the consumption cycles. So each model call would be charged on microcredits, and if you deploy your models, and if other developers use it, you can make money. So there are two files we require from you to serve your model, which is a saved model file and the Python client file. As you can see here, the saved model and the Python client file. So the saved model file is like a serializable format for the checkpoint file or the wait file. How to make this file is explained in the later sections of the video. Python client file has different API calls to the TensorFlow serving. You need to modify Python client file to a certain format explained later in the tutorial for us to deploy it. So if you give us both of these files, there is actually a create model button right here. So you can create. So once you come to create, you can actually give the display image, which would be the thumbnail of the image. You can give the saved model file, which I already explained. You can give the Python client file with different API calls. And you can also give certain data files. Data files can be anything, like it can be a text file, it can be a binary file. It's something that the Python client need to access to make certain inferences. So those are the list of files you need to give. You can give a model name, a description, and click submit, and we will deploy the models for you. If the models are useful, if a lot of people use it, you get to keep money. You get to make money based on the consumption cycles. So that's good. And later on, we would be onboarding certain other functionalities, like we'd be bringing on board contracts and competitions. So stay tuned for that. We have certain enterprises willing to host those things. So that would be coming soon. But right now, I have uploaded 2 videos, which would take you through an end-to-end tutorial, like on setting up the sandbox environment in your local box. So if you need to set up TensorFlow serving in your local box and run a small example, you can go through that tutorial. There is instructions and also a video. Video is like a live demo end-to-end. So first, you can install on a Linux machine. That's the first video. And the second video would take you through installation on a Docker machine. So you can skip a few of the steps because all of them would be covered in the Docker container file. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon in the later instruction videos. Please do watch them and try to set the sandbox in your local environment and try to deploy your models to our service. I think we can create like a good platform where developers and data scientists can share their intelligence with the world. Thank you guys for listening.